Hey, feminine. Let's go ahead, jump right into this reading, my love. Let us see what the messages are that Spirit has here for you on today. Please do keep in mind, y'all, these are general messages. Only take what resonates with you and leave the rest. Thank you, thank you. Let us see, let us see. What are the messages for the feminine? Thank you, Spirit. What are the messages for feminine? What do they need to know? Messages for feminine. We have love spell. You've been bewitched. Ooh, dun dun dun. When I see this card, it could go one of two ways. All right, somebody has actually done one. Dun dun dun. Somebody feels like one has been done because they just feel, you know, totally smitten. Okay. Or somebody is thinking of doing something like this. All right, so let's just see which way it goes down. All right, we have gambling. Uh-oh. All right. Somebody may feel like they have no other choice but to do something or get something done in order to get the result that they want. Yeah. Somebody wants you to open your heart up. Okay. And perhaps you have not been opening your heart to this person. So they may be trying to get you to do so. This could be someone that has issues with their finances right now. We have caution. Find out more information. I feel like this person is up to something here, for sure. Confession is the underlining. Give it time, honeymoon. Yeah. I feel like this person wants you, but maybe they feel like you don't want them. This person may feel like you're moving on. Okay. This is a very interesting storyline. Let's see what is going on here. Let us see, my loves. What are the messages for feminine? What do they need to know? Oh my gosh. The Five of Cups. The Two, excuse me, not the Two. The Five of Cups, the Hangman. I don't know why I'm saying the Two. The Four of Wands. And the Page of Wands. Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. That's why I'm saying the Two. Because they're focused on this. This person loves you, but they feel like you don't love them. This could be someone that, again, they could be younger than you. Or... If this person is not younger than you, you may just feel like they're immature and childish, very non-committal. But for some reason, they're showing up with the Four of Wands. This could be someone that wants to keep you at home, like, you know, sees you as like, you know, their trophy or a prize or something like that to be won, but they're not treating you right. They're not treating you good. They ain't making you feel good. Seven of Swords. There's something here about the way this person is moving. Like, they want you. They could have a lot of people around them that want them, but they want you. Yeah. For somebody that's non-committal, child, maybe you felt like they were non-committal because this person enjoys getting attention from a lot of different people. But this person feels like they want you. They want you to be theirs or something. Because the Four of Wands and the Ten of Cups is about family, home, marriage. You know, how do you think about family, home, marriage, and you non-committal? Those two things don't go together, you know. The Lovers. Oh, because you're their divine counterpart. So you make them feel these ways even though this is not their style or something like that. Empress. You're very dependable, reliable, mature, grounded, stable. All right, if you thought that about them, maybe not, you know, not so much with them. This person is on a move a lot. They do a lot. They got a lot going on. Okay, with the King of Wands, Page of Wands, all the wands coming out. Okay, for this person. Yeah, I feel like they may be someone that likes to live a double life, or they, you know, they have some ways about them that maybe you're not aware of or you are aware of, and they just don't know you know. Okay. But with the Knight of Cups is the underlining, they're very affectionate towards you, very compassionate, romantic energy coming through from this person. But you just look at them a certain type of way. Perhaps that's the confession. They want you to move in with them. You know, they want you to live with them. They want you to be with them. This is what they want to communicate to you. This is what they want to express to you. You could be in energy of trying to let it go. They don't want to let it go. All right. This could also be that they let something go. Let go of those options. Let go of third parties. You know what I'm saying? Because they want you. They want this. They don't want whatever else with anybody else. They want intimacy with you. They want the vacations with you. They want the good life with you. They want date nights with you. They want it all. All right. And because this person feel like maybe you don't, again, you know, like maybe they had something done. For those of them that are into that, because there are a lot of males who practice. Okay, let's not think that it's only females who practice and who craft, because that's not true at all. And that would be a very unwise thing of you to believe that only females practice, only females craft, only females do spell work, and only females. Nah, absolutely not. Okay, so yeah, because with the 10 of Pentacles, 10 of Cups, they want with you what they want with you. That's how it's showing. This person may feel like the two of you are a perfect match. Got the King and Queen of Wands here. King of Swords. 10 of Coins. 6 of Coins. 3 of Cups. And the 6 of Swords. This person feels like you're very distant. You know, they would much rather you be closer. Again, reunion is on their mind. But perhaps you fell back because something was one-sided. You felt you were putting more energy in than they were. But they want to build. This is what's here. The 10 of Coins, the King of Swords. One second, y'all. All right, y'all. So yeah, with the Magician, again, they could have paid for something to be done. They themselves could be the Magician. They're trying to manifest you, pull you back in. All right, this is what they want. Knight of Swords is like, I know what I want. 10 of Cups, 10 of Pentacles, 4 of Wands. I want this person. We're a vibrational match. We're an energetic match. Page of, Palace of Coins. This is like a stable environment, stable home. They just want something stable with you. Something that's permanent, something that never leaves, something that just is, right? So the 2 of Coins is like balancing something out or bringing harmony back into a situation. This is what they want. Yeah, they want to bring harmony back into the situation with their divine counterpart. All right. Let's see. Sheesh. All right, quite a bit came out. I feel like I should have put this down here. Yeah, I should have put this down here. Give me a second, guys. All right, let me move it around. Move it around. Bring it around, team. All right, hold on. Okay, so we have this 5 of Cups energy. Again, some sort of regret, remorse over what they did, how they did something. It's the what or the how. The 9 of Swords, yeah. They think about it all the time. Think about you all the time. They think about the situation from a different perspective. They look at things totally like in a new light now. Okay. 8 of Wands. There may have been differences in the ways that you communicate or express yourself. The High Priestess. But you intuitively know that this person wants something with you. Yeah, we had the 5 of Cups and the person is sitting there fantasizing about the 2 of Cups. And the 4 of Cups, the person is sitting there fantasizing about the Ace of Cups. So either way, they're sitting there thinking about you and what it is that they want with this, you know, between this connection, with this connection y'all have. They could have tried to fight something off, or maybe they feel like every time the two of you come together to talk about something, there's a fight, there's an argument. We have the 10 of Wands, but they've been very overwhelmed, carrying the weight of their actions, you know, the weight of the consequences from their actions. Yeah, we got the Queen of Coins. They feel like they may have fought something off, and now that they realize something may have been true or real, like unlike the other things they had going on, this person wants to make amends. They want to work something out, you know, but they feel like you're fighting it off every chance you get or something like that. That 5 of Wands there. And you're ready to move things forward and they're trying to stop you. They don't want you to move away from them. Page of Swords, yeah. This is a soul contract that you had with this person, or that you have with this person, but you stay to yourself these days. Yeah, the Hermit. You stay to yourself these days. The World. This person, again, they're afraid that if they don't say something or do something sooner than later, that it'll be over, okay? But yeah, this person lives a certain type of way. They do certain things that maybe you don't know, okay? That they feel like you need to know in order for you to have the full story. The 5 of Swords. The energy is sabotaging something and messing something up. So that's the King of Wands. They feel, you know, if they don't take the action, again, you stay away from them. 6 of Swords, 8 of Cups, the World, it could be over, all right? This person has this passion that never goes away. Never fizzles out, never dies. It's unmatched. Okay? Nobody wants to make moves based solely on their passion and what their heart feels and all this stuff. So I feel like that's where they were coming from. You know, let me think about it. Let me be sensible. But it came across to you as if they were being manipulative and controlling or deceitful. The Ace of Coins is my engagement ring. So this is the offer that they want to make to you. Page of Coins, you know. This person wants it all. I mean, we already know that with the Four of Wands, the Ten of Cups, the Ten of Pentacles. Now we have the Page of Coins here. Yeah, this Page of Coins is definitely letting us know this person's mind has been changed. It's been opened in a, you know, a new way. The Tower, spiritual awakening, Palace of Swords. Again, everything with the mind. This person was a skeptic in some way about some things, but it's like you can't be skeptical about what's proven. You know what I mean? You can only be skeptical about what you have no proof or facts on. But if you have the proof, the facts, and you have the understanding to, you know, make it all make sense. Child, yeah. So it could have been the twin flame thing. Maybe they didn't believe in twin flames or soulmates or the one or anything like that. But now they do. Okay. Always take what resonates with you, leave the rest. You know, some of you feel like your person just doesn't learn. They're still lying. They're being manipulative. Okay. You know your situation better than anyone else. That was an ugly shuffle, but you know your situation better than anyone else. It's not a personal reading, right? Okay, let's see. What does feminine need to know? I knew exactly what I was doing. Okay. I knew exactly what I was doing. I feel you even when we are apart. Okay, I feel you even though we are apart. I don't react when people mention you. Okay, some of them still wear that mask in front of others. Karmic energies that are around them. I'm starting to understand our connection. Okay. It was my fault, but I blamed you. Yeah. All right. We have, sometimes I stay awake thinking about you. All right, let's get this underlying energy, y'all. The timing just wasn't right for us. So at that time, again, they were young out here doing whatever they was doing. You were not. You know, you was like, we need to let each other go. Yeah, you were not. The two energies didn't match. But now they want something serious, stable, and they feel like you're the person they want it with. They don't want you to move on. They don't want you to move away from them. This is a divine counterpart situation here. Okay. Something that they're starting to understand, but you don't have to open up to if you don't want to. Okay. Let's see. They could have thought initially like you put a spell on them too, for some of you. Like I said in the beginning. Take what applies, leave what doesn't. All right. Radical hope. It says, in a world littered with chaos and darkness, choosing hope is the wildest form of rebellion. Okay. Yeah, so that's the thing about you. You have hope that never dies. Despite all the chaos in the world, this may be something that they love about you. All right. Buried potential. Settling for less doesn't make you realistic. It just makes you forget how powerful you really are. Okay. Somebody may realize that even though having all those options, you know, seems nice, it's quite low vibrational, or is them settling for less because they're not satisfied. You know, if I were to be satisfied here, then I wouldn't have to have so many different things going on. Okay. Follower. If you keep letting others decide the direction, don't be surprised when you end up lost. Okay. Yep. Cannot be a follower. You cannot do what you see everybody else doing, or only make your decisions because this person don't like it or that person won't like it. Who cares, child? Make the decisions you want to make. And we have chosen legacy. Just because it runs in your blood doesn't mean it has to run your life. You are here to choose differently. Yep. Okay, I probably should pull one more. I feel several, y'all. All right. So we have self-sabotage. Again, this person may self-sabotage at times. It say the moment things start going well, you reach for chaos. That's not a coincidence. It's a defense mechanism. Okay. So it's like you have radical hope regardless of whatever is going on. This person, on the other hand, it's like they create things. They create the drama. And you're like, And so, or they created. That's why you moved apart, moved away from them. You know what I'm saying? And this person wants you to come back, but you're like, not if you're going to be on the same type of time, you know, even their spirit guides are telling them, like, okay, see with caution, what's really going on with you, what's happening inside, right? So this person could have been used to trauma bonds, trauma connections, karmic relationships, right? But it says the moment things start going well, yeah, you reach for chaos, So it's like that's what they're familiar with. It says you're both hurting, but hurt people don't always heal each other. Sometimes they just pass the wound back and forth. You on the other hand, you're like, I'm not doing that. I want to pass no wound back and forth. You see, this energy doesn't look like that at all, does it? Okay? It doesn't look like that at all. So, yeah. And then we have centered calm. It says reacting is easy, but choosing with wisdom takes grounded stillness. A decision born in chaos will carry its frequency. So you don't make moves like that. You stay calm. You remove yourself again from all that drama, negativity, etc., low vibration. You're just like, And then we have guiltless. Lord have mercy. It says, forgive the version of you that didn't know better. You weren't broken. You were becoming. All right. So it's like if the person took advantage of your kindness, your love, or anything like that while you were still becoming who you are becoming or becoming who you are today, ciao. Okay. Blessed by fire. Looking back, you can acknowledge that every trial was an initiation. You are not cursed. You are blessed by fire. You see what I was going to say? Because there's fire underneath the dove. And doves represent what? The Holy Spirit. Okay, so it's like the Holy Spirit is with you. You're good. The rainbow, God's promise. God's promise will be fulfilled in your life no matter how long it takes. Patience is a virtue. All right, you're being patient. You're trusting. Like, I'm not going to rush into something. I'm not going to rush into this just because this person wants it. No, they're still coming with the same type of energy. Absolutely not. But they're saying the timing wasn't right then. Who knows if the time is right now? Meanwhile, Spirit is like caution. So, nah, we got to go with what Spirit say, right? Always go with what Spirit says and trust your intuition above all else. So find out more information. Don't overwork yourself. Don't carry the load of this connection in this relationship. If the person is not willing to put the work in, remember that Six of Pentacles, then just because somebody shine a pretty ring in your face doesn't mean nothing. What does it come with? Are you ready to really do the work? And you need to see that before you accept anybody's anything, But that's up to you, of course. You have free will. It's your life, my love. That's just my spiritual guidance. So those are the messages that I have here for you at the time. I pray that this helps you. I know it will. This was your reading or you enjoyed it. Give it a thumbs up. And if you have not already, go ahead and subscribe. The information as to where you can book personal readings with me can be found in the description box beneath this video, as well as the information as to where you can purchase any merchandise, get on the Patreon, join the membership, all that good jazz, y'all, right in the description. Peace and haggries.